the money will change me because, bro, I'm gonna have to move different, bro. Like,
JiDion says he retired because he wanted to pursue God. I think he retired because he made a disgusting amount of money.
Rumble gave me the bag. Rumble gave me the bag, chat. I'm not gonna lie.
But how much money is a disgusting amount? I literally spent the last week scouring the entire internet, calculating how much money JiDion really made from YouTube, live streaming, and all of his side business. Let me show you guys how insanely large JiDion's fortune really is. A lot of other YouTube channels make videos like this, but they just pull numbers out of their butt, and it drives me crazy. They don't take the time to find the truth. Well, my friends, I spent the time, and I found the truth. And the truth is unbelievable. This is a screenshot from one of JiDion's YouTube videos.
$179,000.
Let's put that into perspective. Take your average worker. Let's just say he works at Shoe Palace, and we'll call him Tyrone. Tyrone is the store manager, and he makes a staggering $23 an hour. Over the entire year, that's only $47,000.
Help.
It would take Tyrone 4 years to make what JiDion did off a single video. That's just one video for JiDion. If we take those numbers and multiply them across his 1.1 billion channel views, that would mean he made $7 million from YouTube alone. Tyrone would have to work 148 years to see that kind of money. But I don't think JiDion made quite that much money off of YouTube. Here's why. These screenshots are from one of JiDion's top performing videos. And I know we're talking about JiDion here, but not all of his videos are bangers. His revenue from YouTube is probably half that original number, and closer to $3.5 million. JiDion also went through a period where he would purposefully demonetize his videos so he could focus on other revenue streams, like his unbelievable live streaming contract with Rumble. But before we talk about that, we need to talk about his merch. JiDion has been raw dogging the merch game, and to be honest, y'all have been eating it up.
What?
JiDion has never publicly said how much money he's made off of merch, but I've got a couple sources that told me everything I need to know. Danny Duncan has been a lot more public with his merch sales, so we're going to use some of his numbers as guidelines for JiDion. In Danny Duncan's first week of selling merch, he made $12,000 revenue. I think it's safe to use that as a bottom line for JiDion and his raw dog gear. JiDion has only been selling merch for 28 months, which means if we were to sell $12,000 a week for that long, we would be looking at $1.4 million in merch sales. That is crazy, I know, but I think he made even more than that. The most popular web data tool says that shopjidion.com gets 97,000 views per month. Assuming an industry average 2.5% conversion rate, JiDion would walk away with closer to $4 million in sales. Now let's talk about sponsorships. JiDion doesn't really do many brand deals. He actually turned down a multi-million-dollar deal because he didn't want to promote gambling to his audience. I literally went through every video on his main channel, and I only found 5 sponsored videos. Combining those with his Prime deal, I estimate he made around $550,000. With only YouTube revenue, merch, and sponsorships, I'm estimating he made around $8 million. But there's more. Much more. To understand how much money JiDion actually made in live streaming, we need to break down how streamers make their money. There are 3 ways streamers make money. The first is monthly subscription. This is where the viewer can pay a fixed amount every month to subscribe and receive exclusive privileges. But that is nothing compared to super chats. A super chat is when a viewer pays money to have their message displayed on screen and reacted. Some of the biggest creators can make $10,000 a day just off of super chats. That's a lot of money, but the real money comes in the form of partnerships. And these partnerships usually have 2 different sides to them: partnerships with brands and partnerships with streaming platforms themselves. JiDion hasn't taken many partnerships with brands, and he's really not public about them at all. So I'm just gonna exclude them from the final amount. But he has taken a deal with the streaming company called Rumble, and the amount of money they gave him is shocking. JiDion hasn't publicly told anybody how much money he's made on this streaming deal, so we had to do a little digging. Around the same time JiDion signed his deal, another big streamer, Rice Gum, also signed with Rumble.
I can tell that you came with a Disney flow. Hey, ain't nobody ever heard about your Disney show.
RiceGum has publicly said that his deal with Rumble was a couple million.
It's a good few million. Like,
So we'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say he made $2 million from this deal. And at this time, JiDion was substantially larger than RiceGum. Comparing their amount of viewership on their live streams, it is safe to say that JiDion probably pulled around $5 million from his Rumble deal. Trust me when I say that is a conservative estimate. These contracts in this era were getting unbelievably large.
Hey, I'll pay you $3 to $5 million to go take your 10,000 viewers over here for 2 years. So yeah, take it.
After taking a look at all of JiDion's revenue from YouTube, merch, sponsorships, and live streaming, I calculate that he made around $13 million over the last 3 years. That's an insane amount of money. Nicely done, JiDion. Who should I pocket watch next? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.